Let's see if anybody shows up. Hey, somebody's here. All right. Oh, whoa. Well, whoever you guys are, first of all, I want to apologize for not getting out a video in the past 3 weeks. As you can hear, I've got a bit of a cold, but this is a bit of a COVID. And you know how that goes. Like when you have the COVID, man, everything kind of goes away. Hey, Bashar, what's happening? Nice to see you. So you have to forgive my coughing. That's why I really haven't even attempted to make a video, because I know that it would be like so many takes, and yeah, I just was like not on with that. I'm looking over here to my right because that helps me see the comments, but some of the comments are coming up here anyways. And as you can see by the title, which I put, more dishonest online guitar gurus. Have you guys seen my dishonest online guitar teachers video? Give me a yeah or no if you haven't seen it. It'd be nice. That actually would be nice to know. I think that there's a bit of a delay here. That's why it takes. So if you're just coming on, I first started with an apology because I got COVID and I just haven't been able to put out a video. And that's a good sign. That means somebody's interested in the truck I'm selling. Hopefully I'll be hearing that cash in my bank before too long. Yeah, it was, you know what, it's so funny. My wife didn't get it, but you know, West Africans don't get much. They've got you know, like a very strong immune system. But at any rate, I wanted to just bring up another thing about these dishonest online guitar teachers. And it's not just, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but it's not just coming at you from, oh, you haven't seen it, Bashar, you gotta check it out. You must check it out. So these guitar adverts promising the moon are, I mean, we're inundated by them via video. I mean, it's just endless. And if you are a guitar player, or if you clicked on anything that having to do with guitar, you are getting those adverts unless you have you're paying for YouTube and then you don't see any ads. But what I did, and you wouldn't get this just by seeing it, but what I did is I signed up to see what the free PDFs were on every one of these guitar courses that I'm getting hammered with. And I wanted to see what their super secret was, because man, if they have a something new or some kind of pedagogical breakthrough, I mean, I've spent my entire life, my entire professional life, actually my entire life, really just interested in how people learn. And when I was a kid, basically, and I was getting my arse beat for being awkward all the time. Sorry guys, COVID I'm dealing with. Well, I figured I need to do something to change this. What can I do? Well, I thought if I get bigger, if I get more muscles, I could change all of this stuff. So I ordered like a Charles Atlas How to Get Bigger thing, you know, in the mail, and it didn't work. But it turned me on to like, wow, you could take a step, you could go from step 1 to step 2, step 3, and get better at whatever it is. So that was like my intro into being very enchanted with pedagogy, different types of pedagogy. Hey, you want to learn a language? There's a method, and there's somebody who's really perfected it and spent a lot of their life doing that. Do you want to learn martial arts? There are many great methodologies on how to learn martial arts. And the same thing goes with, teaching guitar. So of course I would be interested in whatever anybody's saying is like the most amazing thing. Well, after you sign up for this stuff, for the PDFs, then you get on their email list. You just get inundated with emails, and the emails have more lies than the actual video. The lie that my wife and we just keep talking about, because my wife's a guitar player. The one that we constantly laughing at is that it said, become a fretboard scholar. Hey, good morning, Mekong. It's actually early evening here, it's 6 p.m. But good morning to you. But become a fretboard scholar in under 90 minutes. Like, WTF, a fretboard scholar. What? First of all, what is a fretboard scholar? And second of all, we know what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that you're going to have this mastery of the fretboard in under 90 minutes, in an afternoon. It might have said in an afternoon or less than 48 minutes or something like that. Some kind of lie. And there are many more lies. There are, listen to this one. This one's a complex one. Learn all the notes on the neck and you will never hit a wrong note. Yes, I do, Ben Bloom. I do have an idea. Tens of thousands of dollars. Must be. Because that stuff is super expensive. So if you find all the notes, oh yeah, exactly. exactly. Mekong, you really got to check out the Dishonest Online Guitar Teachers video that I did. But like I was trying to explain to you, that this complex lie written with just 2 sentences, know every note on the neck, never hit a wrong note in a clam during soloing. How knowing all the notes on the neck is not going to prevent you from hitting wrong notes. Okay? There's so much doo-doo caca like coming out of these people, and at first I thought, okay, well, the person writing the copy, they don't really know what's up, so cut them some slack. The people that own the guitar course, they don't know what the copywriter is actually writing, and I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt, except if they're talking about fretboard mastery and that sort of thing. Well, then the person writing does understand, because fretboard mastery, just those 2 words linked together, is not the kind of language and concept that beginners have in mind. So that tells me that whoever came up with that is they know about guitar, and they're trying to like sham you into purchasing a course like this. If you don't want to hit a wrong note, yeah, just stop playing. Mateo, what the hell? Paisan. It's nice to have you here, man. You're one of my favorite guys in music, really. And it has nothing to do with your guitar playing. Guitar playing is great, obviously, but you, I think, are just like a stellar person, really. But enough of that. So, yeah, that's another good. Mateo would know. We all would know. Anybody who's improvised knows. If you're improvising, you're going to be hitting wrong notes. Just like if you do jujitsu, you're going to get tapped out. It just is a fact. You don't go through jujitsu and not get tapped. You don't go through learning how to improvise and not hit wrong notes. I mean, hitting wrong notes seems to be like a thing for me. Like it's very difficult not to. But after a while, you learn to work with it, and then you start to hear that there really are no wrong notes. But that is also a very tricky saying, and it's like somebody saying the sound is in his fingers. There are just these, I think that there are these many tricky kind of, I don't know how, these sayings that kind of put music far out, like it's, the sound is in his hands. Okay, I don't have so and so's hands, so I'm never going to get the sound. Okay, I effing quit. I don't like those things. I was actually going to do a video about it. That one of the biggest lies of guitar is that the sound is in his hands or her hands, and I will back that up, but I'm not going to give it away for you right now. But what I'm just trying to do is I'm just trying to bring awareness to this, like this sham situation that's going on, and everybody, I got only 10 people watching right now, but each one of you can do their part in trying to dispel the myths that these people are perpetuating, like almost daily. When I say daily, or I should say daily, because these emails are constantly being shot out. And sorry guys, COVID, from what I was telling you last time, I'm just getting over it. If you say something in public about it, it most likely will be parroted, meaning it'll be repeated, and these guys will kind of, maybe they don't care, maybe they're making so much money. I personally think, I know that there's one, the biggest one out of all of them, I think. The founder of that company went to go speak. I can't remember if it was an NSA thing, which is a National Speakers Association or something. And I know somebody involved in all of that. And I don't think it's NSA. I think it's something else. Anyways, you had to have a certain amount of success to speak at this function, and they had to legitimize the amount of success by the person submitting their bank account, their earnings for the year. So this guy had earned 2.2 million in 1 year. Now, that's not chump change. There are a lot of people selling courses and doing rather well. Greetings to the new person who just came in, or the new few people who came in. Greetings to all these people coming in. So this company made $2.2 million. That was legit. And how did they make it? 2 million. Cicely, it's I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. It's for the courses. If the courses are selling at $49, let's say each kind of like course, they offer many courses. Each course is $49, and these things, you feel like the purchaser feels like these things are messily but Cecily, okay. I like that. It's easy to consider that they've earned 2.2 mil. It's easy. And then where does a lot of that revenue go to, or a lot of that income go to? It goes right back out into advertisements. The Rick Beato book. I think Rick's book was initially $47 or whatever. I don't know. I never bought one. He was kind enough to give me a few different editions. Rick is a close friend, and the only thing I have to say about Rick is, my God, does he work hard? He works so hard, and I don't have enough good things to say about Rick. we're constantly cutting each other down a lot because we're really good friends. So I got in a couple really good ones. I can't mention it here; they're off color, but just trust me. I zinged him today more than a few times, and he's gotten me too. So, at any rate, Rick's book at $47. As a music teacher in LA, I can see how those courses make money. So many parents live vicariously to their kids. Oh yeah. Now here might be the irony. I'm going to have a course. I'm actually going to write a bunch of courses. But I'm going to make sure that the purchaser knows that these courses, these books that I'm writing, I'm actually almost done with writing a book about voice leading. That should sell about 3 copies. So I'm going to make sure that I mention to people that, you know, that this stuff is hard work. And, you know, let the chips fall where they may. I think that everybody is essentially selling the same information. We all know what's available. There are, you know, there are exotic scales, there are melodic minor scales, there's, you know, patterns, there's all this stuff. We all know it. It's been out there for a long time. And it's the personality that is presenting it. You might really like me. I'd say you got good taste. And I might be the guy that you would really like to have, like to be taught by. Some people might not be able to stand the look of my face or my voice or whatever, or they don't like my style, and that's fine too. Wait, my cat's like trying to spit up a hairball. You okay? You okay? Kick it out. There we go. Oh, almost. Anyways, I need to go back and look what that comment said, because I missed that. You said you're all from circa. Okay, Ben. Hey, how's it going? You don't look at. Man, you know what? It's all that good living that I'm doing. I realize that as much as I like the taste of alcohol, it's the one thing that makes people look old. So I've really limited that, and I eat well and work out. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, this isn't about my fitness thing. This is about why people buy what they buy. Being aware of the shamsters that are out there, and there are so many of them, and calling them out without. I don't think you can really mention their name. I mean, I know the names of all these companies, and I'm not going to mention them. They're not hard to find though. If you have ad blocker, turn your ad blocker off for a few days. It'll happen. So we can do our part by mentioning this, especially to people who aren't really as aware as we are. And do these companies have booths at NAMM? Whoa. Cecily, I have no clue. I have no clue. But to have a booth at NAMM is really expensive. Now, I heard that they're not doing the basement anymore at NAMM. When I used to go, I went to 9 NAMMs in a row, and it was like that was enough for me. But I really want to go again. I really want to go again. But I remember that a friend of mine, his friend is the drummer for Styx, and so he's a Pearl endorser. And at the time, he said that Pearl was paying $250,000 for the floor space. So that doesn't include bringing all of their wares, excuse me, there. So I think that having a booth is really expensive. Now, mind you, or shall I say, mind you that I saw like quite a few pedagogical kind of like outfits that were there last time I was there. So it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if they did go there. But again, it's a lot of money to shell out. And when you go to NAM, if you think about it from the merchants mindset, they're not, well, yeah, they're going there to hang out and have a good time and maybe see some of the shows after the actual NAM show proper. But people are going there to do deals, to make deals, to make connections. That's where I made my connections. I became a Sir guitar endorser, and Tyler. I mean, those are things that came and went for good reason, but that's a story for another time. So people are there, you know, you see a lot of people making deals. And I think that a lot of people think the NAMM show is just like a place to hang out. But for the merchants, it's a massive expense. And if you're having to bring equipment, I mean, that's gotta just cost so much, especially these days, to ship stuff. So I hope that those guys don't go there. And if they do go there, I hope somebody like calls them out. You know what they used to say? This one guy, which you've seen before, I'm sure, he used to say, I have taught over 300,000 guitar students. But then he said like earlier that he had been playing for 16 years. So I was thinking, okay, so let's say he got really good in about 5 years and he started teaching. How would he have been able to teach that many students? Like, how can you even teach that many students online if you were teaching auditorium size online classes? Anyways, so they changed that because somebody must have said, hey, listen, effer, you're lying. So then it became, yeah, exactly. Astral projectors, right? Heavy on the ass. Stroll. So he changed it to coached. I have coached over 300,000 guitar students. But whatever they're doing is obviously working. It's obviously working. The strategies that you're going to notice, one of the main strategies is to present the problem, empathize, and then say, I have the answer to get you unstuck. And I don't know what, you know, that to me, that's just, you know, that there, well, actually, let me say it again. Sorry. I've still got COVID brain too. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But the false promises and just saying, hey, look, it's only this, blah, 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 only this much money, buy it. Just buy it. You're going to get better. You're going to become a fretboard scholar. Another thing that I just reminded myself about in these emails is that there is this like what's wrong with you? Why haven't you signed up already? Like, there is that vibe in there. You know, don't miss this. Why have you missed this? So and so, the person that you see on the video, and he uses his name. So and so is actually really upset that you have not reached out. Like, it's like the Nigerian prince. You know, like I am a Nigerian prince. There's $2 million USD waiting for you. All you have to do is blah 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 blah. If you can't do really, is that the case, Cecily? Yeah, if you can't do teach, well, you know what? One of them brags about who's it? They played with somebody. I don't want to mention the person, but they played with somebody. It was somebody who was had hits in the early 80s, and they were playing on their, not the reunion tour, but you know, when those old stars go back out on the road, they were playing with them. And so they, and then there's of course video of the person, you know, and then, you know, then it's like all of these other promises. Now, the interesting thing, and I'm gonna convert, you know, conversely, is that if you go to this one particular company's YouTube channel, the videos aren't like that at all. So it's just a ploy to wrench money out of people's hands. Now, as I mentioned in my video, which if you haven't seen it, I really hope you see it. It's about the, you know, the dishonest online guitar teachers. Now I just lost my train of thought. Thank you, COVID. I really appreciate that. What was I going to say? I just had the thought in my mind. Oh man, Cecily, can you give me a hand here? So guys, I'm not gonna sit and bumble around for. Oh yeah, the dishonest guitar teachers. Yes, Dave, how are you? You came just at the end of this. So I hope you guys can do your part, which is just to, you know, if you find yourself talking about these teachers, these kind of teachers, you just shed light on. You want to buy what? I want to buy your voice leasing. Oh, you mean my voice leading, but Cecily, I don't have a price for that book yet. So all I can say is just please keep following the channel. I mean, that's a very nice thing for you to do, but it would be a real pre-purchase. Dave, you can lease my voice anytime, baby. So yeah, I think so. We bring awareness to this thing, and then I don't know. The idea is not to yeah, I will make you in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, I will make you an expert voice leader. You will never ever miss a change. If you just give me your $49, and that's just for part 1. So guys, there's going to be great stuff coming out. If you come to LA, let's hang. We can go to NAM. Yes. Oh, wait a second. The secret to getting good fast. Oh, Takadimi. Man, thanks for not charging for that one, Kenny. I appreciate that. That's great. Takadimi. Yeah, that's the Indian, isn't that the Indian way of counting? Something. Yeah, that sounds like tabla stuff. Yeah, I would like to. I really plan on going out to the NAM show, but I want to go with my wife. So when she's ready to go, we're gonna go do it. She has business there, and so that would be perfect. And there's probably a lot of friends and people I haven't met yet, friends to be. Guys, I really want to thank you for your support in the channel. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to tell you. There is, this is a teaser. I was going to put out a teaser, but I haven't done it because it's just not time yet. But I'm going to help launch the most important text written on Alan Holdsworth ever. This is so mind-blowing. This text explains to you exactly how Alan did what he did. I mean, it's the most important text, more important than the uncommon chord. There's another one. This is just incredible. It's over 1,000 pages, and I don't know what else to say except this, this is a teaser. Sorry, COVID, guys. This is a teaser, and there's an interview that this is how I'm going to help launch the book. Yeah, he did fairly recently. Was it 2017 maybe? The book is going to be incredible. I mean, I've already seen many chapters from the book, and I helped edit it. And it was an honor. And obviously, you must be noticing I'm not mentioning the person who wrote the book, but I will be soon. So, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to get going. You're probably tired of hearing me talk, and I couldn't blame you. So please keep watching the videos. Let's grow this community. Any kind of video ideas that you're interested in seeing. Nice. Thanks, Cecily. I really appreciate that. We would love it. Wintergrain is your band. Yeah. Send it to Instagram. I'm at Streetwise Guitar on Instagram. So that's a great way to keep in touch. I haven't been posting much, but if you have video ideas, I would love to hear them, and I would consider each and every one of them. So, guys, thank you very much, and talk with you later.